lesson on angles and polygons. This is lesson 32. So we call an opening between intersecting lines an angle. And there are four different types of angles. This, when the angle is less than 90 degrees, it is called an acute angle. You can remember that like it's a cute little angle. When the angle goes straight up and down and it has this little box here, this is called a right angle and is exactly 90 degrees. When the angle is bigger than 90 degrees, so like 120 degrees, or it looks like it goes past where it would be straight up and down, we call that an obtuse angle. And when the angle goes straight across, when it looks like a straight line, like a clock pointing to 6 o'clock, if I were to go like that, a straight line is called a straight angle. A plane is a flat surface that extends without an end. It goes on forever and ever in all directions. Just like a line goes on forever in all directions, a plane goes on in all directions, but it's a flat surface, like the floor is a plane, although this floor does end at a certain point. A flat shape formed by line segments that close in an area is called a polygon. Some examples of polygons would be a triangle or a square, or this figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, so it's a pentagon. Or this figure has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, so it's also a pentagon, just a different one. These would all be polygons. Now this shape is not a polygon because it has a curved line right here. And polygons only have line segments, straight lines. So draw an X through that. This figure up here is not a flat shape. This is a cube. So that's not a polygon. And this shape is not closed. So that's not a polygon. Line segments that form a polygon are called sides. And two sides meet at a vertex to form an angle. Polygons are named by the number of sides that they have. So here are the common polygons. If it has 3 sides, it's called a triangle. 4 sides is a quadrilateral. 5 is a pentagon. 6 is a hexagon. 7 is a heptagon. 8 is an octagon. 9 is a decagon. And 10 is a dodecagon. I don't know if I'm saying that one right. So no matter what quadrilaterals, do you remember how many sides they have? They have 4 sides. But they can look different from each other. So this is a common quadrilateral. All the sides are the same length, and we call that a square. A quadrilateral with 2 parallel sides that have right angles is called a rectangle. A quadrilateral with 2 parallel sides that don't have right angles is called a parallelogram. And a quadrilateral with only one set of parallel sides is called a trapezoid. All right, 2 more important vocab words for you. If figures have the same size and the same shape, they're called congruent. If they just have the same shape, but they do not have the same size, then they are called similar. And all congruent figures are also similar, but not all similar figures are congruent. Look at these figures. So this is a triangle with side lengths 5, 8, and 10. Even if I change the way that the triangle is positioned, it's the same triangle. So these are congruent to each other. Same shape, same size. Same shape, same size. What about this one? That one has a different shape to it. So that one is not congruent. Here I have 2 examples of similar figures. We have a little triangle and a big triangle, a little oval, and a big oval. This one changed the way that it was positioned, but it's still the same shaped figure. All right, now what I would like you to do is go to Quizlet.com and practice these vocabulary words. You're going to search Mrs. Williams, angles, and polygons. All right, guys, so the way that you're going to get to Quizlet is you're going to open your browser, which is the internet, and then you're going to come up here and type in Quizlet.com. And if this is your first time going there on that computer, then you'll want to come over here and hit login. And after you hit login, you'll want to click Google where it says Google. And once you're logged in, your name will pop up right here. If someone else is logged in, you could log them out and then log yourself in. And then you're going to come over here to search. And you're going to search Mrs. Williams, angles, and polygons. And you'll see Mrs. Williams, 5th, lesson 32, angles and polygons. So search, click on that, and then you can go right into practicing it. Remember, the flashcards lets you flip through them. The learn will let yourself get quizzed. Then you can do the matching or the gravity game. Any of those things are fine. So do that until you feel like you know the words. There's some extra ones in there too that are ones we'll learn a little bit later, like, let's see, rhombus and trapezoid. I put those in there because those will come up later, but it's only going to help you to get familiar with them now. But all of these ones you're expected to know for class. All right. That way you come in prepared to use the words tomorrow in class. Get to work.